Lions, Vikings coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota for today's game.
Before kickoff, one last thought. Both teams coming in off a W. Both teams confident. They think they have all the answers. And when a team thinks it has all the answers, look out. Usually means an exciting game is about ready to unfold.
This game has officially begun. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. They bring in the extra tight end. The Vikings will take the snap from the 30. Hill's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
First down at the 26. Hill's marked down at the 34.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. From the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Here's a look at the Vikings offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. The Vikings are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Let's go. First down at the 42. Down the field. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. Hey, these guys are good.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First and goal. Hill's going to take the handoff now. Breaks the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Just a yard away from pay dirt. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And power surge. Touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback in this play.
After running it, it's second down. It's Forte in the backfield. And it's knocked down. As we take a look at the offense for the first time today, they're coming off a big performance, putting up plenty of points last week, looking to replicate that performance today. Quarters formation here for the defense. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down on the way. He'll take the snap from the gun. The Lions get a first down. Bennett's out wide on the left. The Lions snap it at the 41.
Lions running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. Going for the home run. What a catch.
There's just so few quarterbacks who know how to throw it high and far anymore. Nice job that time by the quarterback. That throw was right on the money.
First down following the long play. Forte's handed the football. He's tackled right at the 24.
Forte's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down and 7. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, with his 3rd and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 13. Running away from the pressure. Space to work. Gains 16.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play. He doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
The Lions moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And now he'll take off. It's Chris Matthews with the catch. Here's how the Vikings defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. That leads us to 2nd down. The Lions come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Very nearly intercepted. What a drive this has been. 3rd and 9. Pass is intercepted. They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
The Vikings now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Here's the Lions defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. The Lions defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. He's got a little bit of daylight here. Gains 15.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run.
Get ready.
Jonathan Dwyer makes the catch.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Coming to the line at the 32. This play set up by the long gainer. They'll run it here. Brought down at the 29.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Second down here after that run play. Double tight end formation. Hill's the receiver on the screen. Tackle made by Melton that time.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
In the red zone. Playing press coverage to the outside. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground. Touchdown, Minnesota. Hill's got his first touchdown of the season.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal, and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. He's brought to a halt. That return's good for about 20. The Lions offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Martellus Bennett with the reception. That's his first reception today.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
2nd and 2 coming up. Press coverage all the way. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
Rivers has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. And Connors tackled down at the 31.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Rivers going to try to scramble now. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Good job that time by the defense. They let the quarterback get outside the pocket, but they stay in place, they show their discipline, and there's nowhere to throw it.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Lions line up, split backfield. Rivers out of the gun. And intercepted. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Vikings come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
First down at the 28. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes. You think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
The Vikings setting up for the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Lions are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. If you got a defensive back that's scared to death and not going to give up the big play, you got to run things like this. The out route, nice route by the wide receiver, and a good throw by the quarterback.
Rivers set, empty backfield. First down at the 40. Looking at every option. It's intercepted! And Holmes is there to make the tackle. Phil, the offense is hitting on all cylinders, and now the defense comes up with the pick to give the football right back to him here early in the second.
Jim, did you see the offensive coordinator after that interception? He took his headset off and threw him to the ground. He is disgusted by the decision the quarterback made.
The give. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground. The Vikings want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Hill's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity.
First down at the 26. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's not good timing between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback that time throws it too quick and too far in front to the receiver on the slant route.
Second down and 10. Jeremy Hill has the catch. From the red zone. Two tight ends on the field here. Third down and 3. He runs with it right up the gut. 36-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Lions just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Second and 10. Rivers is now going to leave the pocket and a takeaway. Got a big lane. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
And the extra point is good. The Vikings getting set for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Lions official. Philip Rivers' injury is a minor one, so they'll just take one more look at him, and then he should return later in the game.
The Lions take it from the 23. Forte tackled down.
Forte is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Out of the eye, it's Forte. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Forte is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Third down.
Now the defensive line is shifting to the right.
Could have been intercepted. One thing that's truly evident here is that this has been a defensive unit that's been the aggressors and setting the tempo in this first quarter plus.
Always a good thing for your football team when your defense is out there playing fast and being reckless and being aggressive, and they've done all three so far here in this game.
Looking for a lane on the return. Gains 17.
Vikings love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Vikings step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 37. Breaks free, has some space to work with. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The football rests at the 44. First and 10. Looking long. Ball's picked off. They'll take it at the 20. While this game looks out of reach, this could be the spark the offense needs to climb back into the game.
Well, we're going to find out if this turns this game around. I'll just say this for the offense. What a mistake to make at this time. You're dominating, and you go out there and you throw a bad interception.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Second down, and they must be careful at this point. The corner step back. And Matthews is a foot race to the end zone. He's at the 50. Now at the 40. And Matthews is tackled right at the 28. Third catch today so far. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down coming up. Rivers is ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Midway, second quarter. Matt Forte has the catch.
Coming to the line at the 25. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting to run right up the middle. Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Rivers' is completion percentage, 40% on the day. From inside the red zone. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. First and 10. Makes the reception. Gets about 9 on the play. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Vikings packing the box here. 46 formation. The quarterback with the give to the fullback.
Just keep playing the game. You're down here near the goal line. You're getting blown out. But keep playing hard. You never know. Next week, you might be in the same situation, and you can draw on this positive reinforcement maybe you get from this next play.
First and goal. Matt Forte gets it here.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from the 4. He has the grab.
Well, it's been an awful day. They're getting blown out, but they're down here near the goal line. If they can put 7 points on the board, well, it might make them feel a little bit better.
Rivers has now completed 4 in a row. And he's intercepted. Charging ahead. Tackles made. The intermission is right around the corner, and they continue to smother the opposition.
Hey, they want to go in at halftime, Jim, with a big 0 on the board for the other team. They deserve it. This is a tough defense that plays hard, and they have been whipping some tail out here in the first half.
The Vikings retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
We'll see what he can do here. Still on his feet. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Lions will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Second down here. Rivers out of the gun. It's Matthews on the receiving end. Gains 16.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
Rivers out of the gun. Takes the hit and throws. Second down and 10. Nix with the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Getting set as fast as they can. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. And incomplete as Nix can't hold on. Nearing the half, and it's hard to know what this team will focus on during the break. That's another big play by the defense, giving the team a chance to increase the lead.
Well, good job by the defense. Another nice stop. But let's talk about the team that's getting blown out here. At halftime, they don't have enough time to go over all that's been wrong so far with their football team. Just focus on this. Play hard and hustle.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down at the 44. Stands in the pocket. Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
Second down following that incompletion. Rivers going to try to scramble now. And incomplete as Nix can't hold on.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league would run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
The Lions have it at the 44. One-handed, makes the grab. The Lions are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Here's the first snap after the big play. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And the pass incomplete.
That's a nice route that time by the receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Out of the gun. He's got the catch. This long drive continues. Wasting no time now for this next play. Bennett had it but couldn't hold it as this goes incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings getting ready for the kickoff. The second half has officially started, and are we going to see a big-time comeback? And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. The Lions talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
2 hands on the football and has the catch.
The Lions did a good job that time, throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
Following that completion, second and short. Rivers is all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They'll go shotgun here. The Lions now move the chains. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Philip Rivers from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle, and that's a gain of 9.
The Lions did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Rivers' his completion percentage, 50% on the day. The Lions from the 37. And a flag is down.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Set up now at the 32. First down at the 32. As his target. And Williams is the one who brings him to the ground.
The Lions coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Rivers has now completed 4 in a row. And it's batted down.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The Lions take it from the 23. The Lions get a first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down and 10. He's got the catch.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
And now they're in their hurry-up. Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Well, it's been a terrible day for this football team. There's no doubt about it. You're down near the goal line, but you are getting blown out. Well, if you can score a touchdown, at least there'll be one good thing you can say happened.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback. Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
It's now 4th and goal. Three-step drop. Touchdown, Detroit. Rivers, his first touchdown pass of the season.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Got a flag.